Welcome everybody. It's LFP session. I'm your host K Lab, and with me today I got my friend Marcus from AP Ready to Shoot.
Yeah.
Make sure you follow him at AP Ready number 2 to shoot. Yeah, so AP Ready number 2 shoot.
Yes, sir.
All right, Marcus. Let's start this off.
Let's do it.
Let's talk about first of all, who are you? What's your background?
So my name is Marcus. Instagram AP Ready to Shoot. Just a young mixed kid, urban videographer. Definitely just trying to push content of all the locals. Grew up in Malden, so the North Shore, Boston area, where me and all my friends reside and get to work.
That's what's up. That's what's up. But what I really was trying to ask is, my bad for being sounding kind of rude.
Yeah.
But what I really want to know is, what's your background? What's your nationality?
Oh, so my background, my mother is Portuguese and Irish. My father's West Indian, specifically Trinidad in the Caribbean islands. So I would get mistaken for Spanish a lot.
I thought you was Dominican.
Yeah, it's funny. I took 4 years of Spanish, cannot retain much of it. I can understand it, can't really speak it too much. If you're talking about me, I will realize it, though. So I pay attention, but it's not too good.
That's what's up. That's what's up. How do you guys started with videography? Correct.
Yep, videographer. So I had played basketball. I had a business degree. I started going on vacation because I was working at a very young age. Started making good money, didn't have a whole lot of bills, so I bought a drone to go on vacation with and start traveling because everybody and their mother has their face in their phone doing selfies on vacation and not enjoying their vacation. So
That's what's up. I feel you.
that
I
was the
feel
main
that
reason.
way. Hold on. You say you travel? Hold on. Are you single?
Oh yeah, single, no kids, no responsibilities, nothing tying me to the house.
Damn, that's the way to do it. That's the way I do it. I constantly travel from here to Puerto Rico, constantly, bro. Because I don't got no kids, no wife, no responsibility. That's the way to go.
It's not easy, but then again, it is compared to some other things. So
Yeah.
I'm never complaining.
It gets
I get what I
lonely,
want.
it gets
Oh
lonely.
yeah. No, listen, everything has
It
its
gets
pros and
lonely.
cons. The people in the relationship can say the same thing. So I am not hating. I like where I'm at this point in life. I can control everything that is in front of me, and that's the way I would want it.
How old are you?
I'm 28, born in
Oh,
October,
shit.
so born in 1990.
Yeah, this motherfucker's my twin. First of all, you single. Now you 28. What else? I don't know. Your mama look white. Your dad look black. That's
Exactly,
the same
exactly.
Thing for
That's
me.
spot on.
The only thing is that my mom and Puerto Ricans. That's
Right.
what it is, bro.
It seems like all the mixed kids. It seems like that's the way they're set up. But yeah.
It's like, white mom, black.
Yeah, right.
Black dad. Sometimes it be vice versa.
But they don't guess that. They never guess it that way.
They was like, yo, your dad has to be black.
Yeah.
Your mom has to be white.
Ding, ding, ding.
You figure me out. Yeah.
Yeah.
So you said about like basketball. You went to school for basketball?
Yeah, so I went to Malden High. I played basketball there. Played all 4 years. Started when I was about probably 12, so I was pretty good. I've always been a skinny kid. I really didn't want to lift the weights, so I was getting recruited. I had some potential opportunities, couple scholarships and things. That just did not see it through. Being hard-headed, not really staying focused. I did good in school, but also have distractions with my badass group of friends that I grew up with. So
That's always for people to fuck.
I
that
attribute
up.
part of my being held back to that, but no, it definitely was.
It was on you, bro.
No, it
Let's
was
be
on me for
honest.
sure. I had a good plan. I knew I was going to school. I was going to college to play basketball, and I did just that. I had options. I made a wise choice and went to a school where I would not owe my entire life back after I graduate.
That's the way to do it.
So
You played. Are you the youngest or something?
no, so I have two brothers and a sister. I am the third. I got a younger brother. I got an older brother and an older sister. My oldest sister's the only one with kids. Actually, no, I lied. My second brother got a kid now too. I'm actually the godfather.
Damn, how you
So,
gotta forget you the godfather?
Because there's
bro?
too many kids. My sister had 3 before he had the first one. So I got a lot of nieces, and yeah.
Bro, I got 13, so
Oh, you got me beat. By
I
9.
still
By
remember
9.
all of their names, and the one that's still gonna come.
It costs. It costs to pay
Yo,
for them. I'm glad. I don't have kids because of her. I think. So I thank her.
dude,
Spot on.
I have 13 nephews. I don't have kids because
I can go grab one
nephews.
of them.
Yeah, it's like
I can go pick them up part time, like a not a pet, but like I can go babysit when I want to have a kid. You're like
exactly,
and then I can always go bring them back home.
It's like yo, I don't.
It's
mind.
like a girl.
Exactly. Yo, great mind think alike.
Yeah, for sure, man.
But yeah, that's where the wiseness of you comes from. Like you being not the first, you being like the third. You're like, yeah, you see what was going on when you have kids at a young age. It's nothing bad. It's great. It's like having kids will sometimes even encourage you to do better. Mm-hmm. But it's sometimes it stump your growth. I always.
Oh yeah, no, it can limit you. Obviously, it depends on your surroundings. It depends on who the other counterpart is raising the child. Listen, it's not hard to make a child. It's hard to make a child with the right person. So that's for me. That's where I'm not ready yet. I know I can bring a child in the world. I know I can raise a child. I'm prepared. Yeah. I have not met a woman where I'm confident enough to move forward and then make the rest of my life with. So I'm not. When I get there, I'll get there. But for now, I'm focused on having fun, baby.
Yeah, LES. This is my twin right here. Yeah. Because I think the same way. I'm still waiting for the right woman.
We're gonna go to Puerto Rico together. I guarantee they call us twins.
Yo, I swear to God. Yo, bro, I'm going to Puerto Rico on May 3rd. I don't know if you want to tag. Yo, let me see. We back. Hopefully. Yo. Let me turn this mics on. So we just had a little technical difficulty. Oh, fuck. Hold on. Damn, nigga. Yo, I'm fucking heated at myself right now. How close we had a great fucking conversation. Yo. Okay, now we back. Hold on. Wow, so we had a whole conversation and we missed the whole thing because my dumbass didn't look at the screen. Anyways, damn, man, we missed all that talk. What we was talking about, bro?
We was talking about going to Puerto Rico.
Yeah, but we was talking about, it was, you know what? You know what it is? It wasn't meant to be for me to talk all that stuff.
I think
it was God telling us, yo, cut that shit and just focus on what's in hands. So let's get on that crazy talk about Puerto Rico and strip club. We keep that to ourselves.
For whatever y'all missed out on, we went 0 to 100. really, really, really.
Yo, and we had a girl, a future girl. The one would not like us no more if she had what we talked about. Yeah. Anyways, let's keep it professional.
Yes, sir.
And continue on. So you were telling me about. Okay, so we had this conversation about your last name being Armstrong and how coincidental, like you wanted to be in Lou Armstrong video for a pool party.
Well, I wanted to record for him when I had the drone when I started getting into it. So, I had gotten. DM, I hit him up and was like, Lou, I know you're doing this pool party. Let me just do the drone, show you what I could do. I had a couple opportunities before that. He told me try to come through, and I didn't make it work. So I really wanted to get out there, and that was coincidentally where I met Gio, aka Shoot for Greatness. His same thing, Shoot number 4 and then Greatness on Instagram.
That's cool.
So he got a whole crazy story behind his stuff, and he actually inspired me to get the camera and like really, really go hard.
So hold on. Tell me this. So people didn't hear the story. You go into Lou Armstrong video with the drone, and then you see him and you say what? And
then so I got a drone, right? And it's a GoPro. So obviously everybody knows the GoPro cameras. They're the little square, small ones you can hold in your hand. I had a gimbal and also a drone, so the thing's probably like the size of a backpack though. So I bring that to the party. I see this dude Gio. I'm like, yo, Shoot for Greatness, right? And he's like, yeah. It's like, yo, Marcus, da da da. And at the time, my nickname was like Young Gunner. At the time, like I was not a videographer, right? I was not hood. Had hood friends, but myself not. Yeah. So long story short, he's like, yo, what do you got for a camera? And this is the guy, mind you, he's shooting for Bad Bunny, Ozuna, and anybody, you name it, he has shot them. And I'm like, I go to show him my GoPro. This little thing right here. And you go, what? Are you kidding me? And he just started laughing. He's like, and he wasn't laughing like being funny, but he's like, damn, yo, you're so hungry. Like, you got to get yourself a camera so you can really start working. I did that. 5-6 days later, I hit him up, and he's like, yo, bro, you really bought that camera? He goes, I've told 30 people who wanted to do photography buy a camera. They have yet to come back to me and ask me something after that follow-up.
You know what's crazy? You know what's crazy? So that's brilliant. That's genius, because I have the same problem. You know what? You know what's to go around and ask people for favors, or not favors. You'd be like, I'll pay you for doing me this favor. Just teach me. Just teach me, or give me some advice for my photo for my album cover for the song I got called 12.
Yep.
I decided to take upon myself to do the Photoshop version of the song. Yeah. And it's because of that same reason. You go around, but you know the crazy thing is you're is it the word tenacity? Like
it is, yes, persistence, tenacity. Yeah,
you go around knocking at doors, kind of in a way, and somebody opens the door, then they welcome you and they give you advice, and they notice you take that advice, and they admire you for that, and they're like, you know what, you went off and got it. I'm gonna help you now. And is that what happened?
Absolutely. I ask and ask and ask, and somehow the stars align, and you like not go out of your way, but you try again, even though you've been denied a couple times before, or just not, you get at a standstill or run in a circle. That's everybody around me. They're running in circles. So it's like, how can you not try? If you don't ask, nothing else is gonna change. So for me, I talked to him. Worst thing he was gonna say is no. I bought that camera. A month and a half later, I was in New York, Madison Square Garden, sold out, Mega Bash.
What?
I barely know how to use the damn camera. I taught myself everything within that couple weeks so that I could be prepared. And he took me out there, and I was shooting all them dudes I told you about. Don Omar, friggin' Farruko, Neil Garcia,
shoot, the Mega Bash. I thought about EDM concert, but you talking about reggaeton?
Mega Bash.
Oh,
I'm talking about
La Mega
Bash. Becky G.
God, damn, that's
everybody.
Awesome, bro.
Yeah, Anita, oh man, you name them. Anybody you name, I guess.
J Balvin?
No, only one that wasn't there. J Balvin and Bad Bunny, the only two who weren't there. Alpha, who else? Friggin' Alex Rose, Yori Boy,
damn.
Bryant Myers, anybody you name was there. Like,
that's
Teresa.
Amazing opportunity, bro.
Yeah, no, it was great.
And that was like after like a week of you having the
that
camera?
was probably I won't for it. It was definitely 2, maybe 3 max. But like,
yo, it's still 2 to 3 weeks
for you
to prepare yourself to go to New York to this Mega Bash, and then it's like this amazing fucking concert that I wanted to go.
No, you know what? I'm lying. It might have been a month. It was probably a month.
It's still 4 weeks.
Either way,
it's
I know when I walked.
Week.
Listen, I was going to New York like. I really don't shoot no artists before. What am I? So I'm on the stage and I'm moving around all not weird, but I'm like I don't know my boundaries.
Awkward,
So I'm over here trying to like piggyback with him. He's fighting for me, getting me access on the stage, like around us. And so like he vouched for me hard. He said he don't do that for people.
Wow.
He saw me really want it. It was
that camera.
It was the camera, but it was the drone. Yeah.
No. I'm talking about you buying the camera and showing commitment.
No, right.
The commitment you show him to get the camera. Then he was like, I could work with this kid. Right. He's committed. You know.
I hop in a car. I drove to New York. Like, you know what I mean? I
love driving to New York.
Even though it's like time, it's a hassle.
But people act like 3 hours is like long ass. Yo, you watch a movie, start wasting time, and watching a movie, and go fucking drive to New York. That's it.
People don't understand the opportunities. If you ain't getting it here in Boston, you can go get it in New York. All you gotta do is sit on that bus or the train for 3-4 hours. You can go to sleep that whole time.
Exact.
The only reason I don't drive to New York so damn much is because in my free time, the little bit of free time I have, I'm on the computer editing and like really coordinating shit. If I could, I would hop on the bus and go, but I need to be mobile where I go, wherever I'm at.
You know where I want to move to?
Miami or LA?
No, New Hampshire.
Oh, you win for real out there, shit.
Buy a huge plot of land.
You don't need a gun license to own the gun.
I don't have to pay a lot of taxes on stupid shit.
Yo,
bro, and all I have to plan is the commute.
Yeah.
It's 2 more hours to go to New York. Fuck that, bro. I'm living in New Hampshire. I have all the property I want. I could do like that box card idea I told you. Put the studio in the back with a sofa bed like this one right here. And just go to fucking live in the fucking woods. Like, what's the matter with that? You know? Honestly, can I tell you something? One of my best moments is when I'm fucking left alone.
Yo.
And I could just work, and this is why I love the space I have here. And this took me years and years to get it.
Yeah,
and I would never have done it if it wasn't for that man right there. My producer buddy right here, like my bro, this is my brother. Yeah. He one time almost fucked up one of my fingers with a drill because we was drilling these sound panels. But it was just, you know, I almost fuck him up. But, you know, I was like, yo, he's my producer. He's my boy. I'm cool with him. He didn't mean it. He didn't mean it. But my nail was almost gone, nigga. Like, it was bad. I went to the ER, and I'm like, yo, I'm at the ER. And this nigga's like, okay, that's what's up. And I'm like, what?
Right before that, he goes, yo, LES, yo, make sure you don't hit my hand.
Yeah, what are you doing? He right for the head.
I said, don't hit my hand. Blah. Yeah,
was it that drill right there?
Yeah, it was something like that, actually. But anyways, I'm getting sidetracked. What I'm trying to say is that, do you feel like that works for you a lot too? Like when you're alone?
I have to. I think not just me, everybody around me, and kind of the stuff that I've found that work for me is I see people getting complacent. You see what works, and you get into this rhythm of like you don't want to be outside the box. Well, when you go outside that box is when you perform the best. When you get put to the test and like pushed to the limit or to the edge. Me personally,
how long? Can I ask you something? How long you spent without sleeping?
Oh, 3 days, 4 days. Probably 3 days. Three straight days, like 3.5.
My max is 5, and I end up crashing my car. The Lexus right there. I fell asleep behind the wheel because I had to take this guy from here to Everett to Hyde Park and drive back. You know, it was my boy, so I didn't care. But I didn't put into calculation that I haven't slept for 5 days. I ended up crashing in Northeastern. Anyways, I should never incriminate myself. Anyways, fuck that.
I crashed a couple cars too. But it wasn't my fault. I wasn't drunk. I wasn't none of that. So
it was some bad drivers.
One, I was a little sleep deprived. Not sleep deprived.
Yo,
but
that's sleep deprived will fuck you up. I fucked 2 cars, 3 with that one.
Yeah.
And I almost fucked. I remember like my first car, I had an Acura Integra. I used to drive to Franklin every day. I can't be in a car, automatic car for like long distance because my heartbeat will go slow and I will fall asleep. I'll have to be standard.
So it's funny you said that because I'll show. I'm pulling my phone out right now and I'm gonna show you this picture of me and my brother-in-law in my Acura TSX. It's only you said an Acura. So if you say when I show you this car, you're gonna be like, "What are you doing sitting right next to me right now?" Yeah, that's what I'm gonna tell you. It's kind of crazy, but that's how life works, man. It's just you learn. You some people are hard-headed. I did a lot of dumb shit when I was young. Like, I was fortunate. I had like, a good head on my shoulders, a good house and stuff like that. But you do some dumb shit as kids and you learn the hard way.
Bro, who you telling? I used to do mad fucking graffiti, illegal graffiti. I used to go at night. I used to.
Oh, you're like my little brother.
I fucking.
Oh, this is the car I'm driving now. Actually, we'll get to the Acura.
Yo, hold on.
We'll
bro,
get to the Acura.
I'm sorry, Marcus, but this is not a videography.
I had that before the video. That was my regular job. That's before the stress was
started.
That's before the video work.
Nice Mercedes-Benz, ladies. White. He's single.
I'm single for a reason though.
Mercedes-Benz. I got a Lexus. I got the imitation of this motherfucking car.
No, Lexus is nice too. You know that. So let me listen. So
thank you.
That's what I did. That's what I did to my car. I just showing the other producer, right?
That's
nothing.
Look
nothing.
at my car. Look outside. Look outside. It's the same kind of crash. You see it?
That's yours.
The white one.
Oh.
Yo.
Yeah, he did the same thing I did, just on the left side. I did on the right.
Yo.
Just to put this in you guys' head so you get a better visual.
Twin.
But that's not even the thing I want to tell y'all. But I'm showing you the Acura. I know you can talk about something else if you want now.
I want to see the Acura now.
Yeah. Okay.
Damn, bro.
Right? That's the car.
Damn.
It was the braided wire rope that slit all through there and it stopped right there. It almost went through the pillar.
That's, my nigga, you're blessed.
No, absolutely, and I thank the Lord that all the time. Me and my
brother. Can I tell you something?
Wearing seatbelts on the highway.
You're blessed, bro. That's for you. God forbid that was for you to like. You could have been in a crazy ass.
I would have not owned no drone, no camera, no nothing back then.
You wouldn't own that Mercedes Benz, bro.
No, I would have owned a headstone, boy.
I know. Wow.
That's what I. Oh shit. That's what I did to my Acura. And if you swipe it to. You see, like, yeah.
Damn, Marcus.
Listen, man. I know. I'm 28. I was born in 1990. I feel like I just graduated college like 2 years ago. It's already been 10. I mean, not 10. It's 6 years.
What? Hold on. What you went to college for? I didn't ask you.
So I started going to college to be a dentist. So I took pre-med.
Dentist?
They had me in
dentist.
Like 6 hours of lab. So after the first 2 semesters, I said, yeah, this is not for me. And I went and did a business degree, which is just like natural for a guy. And I was playing sports, so I was like, cool. The female basketball coach was my advisor. She gave me the classes that I needed to like pass because I was on academic probation, all that after the first year. So I took a year off of basketball, all of that. But I did business instead. My father had a little insulation company that was going at the time, but I think it was what I needed for me to be an entrepreneurial type of person.
Bro, I went to Puerto Rico study. I did 2 years because I stopped after my grandmother passed away, and I got mad depressed, moved back to Boston.
Yep.
Anyways, besides that, and I was also broke as fuck in Puerto Rico. Puerto Rico's amazing, but if you have a hustle mentality, you'll be successful.
Is it because you were going to visit your friends or
what?
What, in Puerto Rico?
No, I lived there for 3 years.
No, I know. You said
my friends, my
yeah,
strippers.
your friend, a stripper.
Yeah,
I don't want to put nothing on blast, but since you want to put it out there.
Yeah, that was part of it. But I lived a crazy life. I used to spend like days without sleeping, and that's what it cost me was like a bipolar condition, and that shit fucked me up mentally. One time, honestly, I always say it was 4, but it was probably like 6 days without sleep. When my body started feeling like it was gonna shut down, like my lip got real fucking numb, my eyes got numb, and I felt like my body was like, "Yo, stop what you're doing and sleep, because if not, we gonna kill you right now." Like my body's telling me I'm gonna kill you, you know?
Yeah,
and I was like, "All right, cool." But anyway, that's a little depressing or whatever. But let's get on a lighter note. Like, so you study business management? How many years you did?
I I got my bachelor's. I did 4 years. It took me 5 to get because I switched my major. So yeah, it took me an extra semester and like 2 courses. But yeah.
But what made you want to go to dentist though?
I don't know. I had nice teeth. I don't know. Girls always told me I had nice teeth. So I'm like, I know anesthesiologists and dentists go make mad money. Like I had braces that the students at Tufts was working on my teeth, and I'm like, I was talking to them, and they were students. They're like 20 years old, and they're making 80 to 100,000. I'm like, yeah, that's what I want to do. You know what I mean?
I did pharmacy tech, and I was thinking about becoming a pharmacist.
Yeah, it's hard work, yo.
It was like 4 to 6 years, and then I had to like. I was like, fuck that, I ain't gotta study. I did 2 years of business management. I didn't finish that, and
it's hard, bro.
It's what?
School is not easy. I'm
honestly,
bright.
it's not hard. Let me tell you something. Anybody can become a brain surgeon, but you have to have the fucking dedication to do it.
Yeah, you have to be
like,
focused.
You get like your motivation is films.
Yeah,
let's be real.
Right, yeah.
That's why you stop what you're doing and you fucking went ham.
Yeah, absolutely. That's why I quit my full-time job and that I had benefits on. And I mind you, I was at this job for 8 years.
Wow.
I'm 28. I was at this job for 8 years.
What the hell you did again?
Demolition. And then I when I graduated, I did demo for 2 years, and then 3 years. And
demolition, like carpentry demolition.
Yeah. So
How much you was getting paid?
I was getting back then I was probably getting like $20 an hour, 25 an hour.
Still a lot.
But then when I went into the office, I was running the office because I had my business degree.
Yeah.
It's a small business, so I got all them worked up, helped them out with the financial work, all the administrative stuff. I was there for like another 2.5, 3 years, and then I'm there at 7.5 years, and I'm like, damn, I ain't going up at all. I'm like, it's.
Like, I'm sorry,
I got these 2 people, and then it's me in charge. I'm like, I ain't going up no more.
Yeah, you feel like you ain't doing shit.
I quit that 8-year job to do what I wanted to do and what I naturally loved. It's like, listen, I don't care if you get paid $10 an hour. If you like doing that, you can do it all week long.
You were smart though.
It's worth the stress in the trade-off. I'll guarantee you that. And like, yeah, you'll struggle. You might have to hustle a little bit on the side to make up for that little bit of stuff. But like that lack of like not appreciating it is worth so much more, and I can vouch for that 1,000 times, and I would do it all over again. Like I truly would.
That's amazing.
Not a step differently.
Wow.
I made a lot of money.
You're making me want to quit my job, bro, and just pursue this music shit hard.
I mean, it's not for everybody. Like
no, I get it. No. You know what it is? You said that. You're saying that, but what you don't realize is for the young adults who don't have families.
It is.
Because you look what you did. You fucking fit the criteria perfect. You had the perfect formula. You're 28. You fucking already had saved. I'm pretty sure you saved up a lot of money.
Yeah.
You fucking bought the Mercedes Benz straight cash. And then he was like, you know what? Fuck it, nigga. Like, I'm good. I got a Benz. That's what I did with the Lexus. I was like it's like you study business management.
It was a little bit with that misunfortunate accident too, though.
Yeah, no. But you gotta fix it, right?
Yeah. No, that car. Which one?
The
Mercedes
I'm talking about
Benz.
The one
before that.
No, but the
Acura,
Benz.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
But you got some money from the Acura, right?
Yeah. It was kind of
bro.
shit,
You know how I built this studio? Like I of course I built it with him, but the money, it came from me getting hit by a car.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
So all that money, I studied business management. I was like, let me just rack up debt through fucking credit cards, and then when I reached my limit.
Mm-hmm.
I set my limit to be like 15 grand.
Yeah.
I only went to 7 grand.
Yeah.
And then when I finally came back with how much money I'm gonna get, it was like, okay, you're gonna get 15.
Yeah.
And then I got 15 grand, and I was like, I got 5 grand left.
Yeah.
Let me go buy the car for my brother. I bought this. This is my ring.
Mm-hmm.
There's my logo in it.
Okay.
So I just bought this because I always wanted to get it.
Yep.
And I was like, let me buy a fucking car. And then my brother was selling his car. He was like, that car is worth like 10 grand or even more, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
But I was like, let me just buy. I was like, yo, let me get it for 5. If you ever want it back, I'll buy. You can buy it off of me for cheap.
Right.
And that's what we agreed on. But bro, like, it's a nice car. And guess how many miles it got?
Low.
22,000 miles.
Yeah, you don't want to know how much my Mercedes got on it, bro.
How many?
I bought it with 55 3 years ago. Wow. You take a guess how much it's got.
I know you'll be traveling like 200.
Oh, no.
Nah,
I got like
okay.
110.
All right, 110.
That's for a Mercedes. That's high.
Hell yeah.
I'm gonna go get
Yo,
a
and that
truck,
shit. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
But you know why I
They're
didn't
problems. They're problems.
You know why I didn't get a Mercedes or something, a German car?
Yeah,
the only
repair.
German
The
car.
repair.
Yo, they
Cost
fucking cost. My
Yeah.
brother used to work at a BMW dealership.
Yeah, they charge.
And he
like
had a
$130 an
BMW,
hour.
and he was like, "Yo, do not get a BMW."
Yeah.
He suggested. There's another brother of mine. He suggested that I should get like a Lexus if I want to get a fancy car. Lexus, Acura, Mercedes Benz are dope, but high maintenance.
But listen, but the people that work there and see it day in and day out, they know it the best. So you're gonna believe them, and he obviously points you in the right direction. How's this? I got an aunt that is down in Virginia. She owns a pediatrician center. Like, she don't want to use medication. She's dropping what she does and going holistic because she don't believe in what people are giving them.
Dr. CB.
Yeah, you talk about R.I.P. Nipsey, man. That's
exactly.
I'm gonna tell you a crazy story. The people I went out in Vegas with, they're Eritrean.
They what?
They're Eritrean. What Nipsey is East African. Eritrea is right underneath Ethiopia.
I thought he was Ethiopian.
No, it's Eritrean.
I'd never heard of that country. It's
Yeah.
called Eritrea?
Eritrea, yeah.
Wow.
So I'm literally, I was just with these people last night too, and like it's crazy.
Wow.
Yeah, trust me.
That's
man. It's
you know,
crazy.
honestly, people say, "Oh, it was Big Pharma who killed him." I don't doubt it.
Honestly, I think you never know. It was
honestly, I think it was some hood shit that got like probably Nipsey did something way back that he kind of did it and he forgot about it.
He's been at that plaza forever where his store's at.
I know, but like
that's crazy.
Bruh,
yeah.
It's probably the guy who killed him was waiting for the right time to kill him.
Yeah,
when he was sleeping.
It was some military type stuff there. At least from what I've been hearing.
No, but
really
it's fucked up. I don't think
it unravels, but
honestly, I don't think no man deserves to die. And I tell you the truth, Nipsey is the reason why I'm not into big time jewelry, diamonds and shit because
you could tell he's of Nipsey's descent, right?
Oh shit!
These are my people.
Nigga showing me a picture of his boy in fucking Vegas in this fucking balcony.
My Eritrean people.
Eritrean. That shit sounds even cool. Eritrean. I want to be part of that crowd.
There's another one right there. But you could tell Nipsey's a real dude, man. There's not many people that when they make it big will literally stay and give back to their people and fight.
It's sad because that's what happened with Chino Chino XL.
Meek Mill's dude, Chino.
No, it wasn't Chino. No, was it Chino? What's the guy? Chinks.
French's man, Chinks.
French. Extend the hood, bro. The hood is toxic, bro.
In his own place,
bro. I live in the projects, bro. But I just had to like. I want to move to fucking New Hampshire because my house got robbed in the summer, bro.
Yeah,
and it's like this crab mentality. People's like, oh, you gotta leave the hood, bro. It's not that the hood is. It's like people are miseducated in there and very ignorant, and they just like
it's self cannibalizing, and I don't think people really realize it.
It's not even black or white or Puerto Rican or like minority or it's not race anything. It's not about race because even the white people that live in the hood are fucking dumb as fuck,
right?
Bro.
Yeah,
and they don't understand that there's something better in this. There's way better options in this world.
Yeah, it's crazy because people in this world they let things boil down to color and race, and there's so many bigger problems than that in this world. People will see it sooner or later, and somebody like Nipsey is like he was on and past all of that stuff that some of the shit and we're dealing with in America still way past that and beyond that and on a way higher level.
Yo, Nipsey Hussle had this video where they asked him, the interview asked him, he's like, why you don't wear like big ice and all this stuff?
Because
like,
he wants to buy assets and property.
I watched that like long time ago.
17 or 18 years old, bro, in the game. That interview,
I watched that interview long ass time ago, and I was like, like you see my jewelry, it's nothing major.
Nothing
like
crazy.
I could have,
this is all I own, bro. Oh, I don't even have it on right now. That's why. That's
like,
crazy.
bro, it's like all I need is this Jesus piece, small Jesus piece that could just show what's my belief. This ring that shows what's my belief, my logo, and this bracelet just to pair things up and give it a nice feng shui.
And
that's all I need.
And to appreciate all your hard work and your
exactly.
And your
exactly. Why I got it gold? Because I could go to a pawn shop if I ever find myself in a bad fucking condition. Go to a pawn shop, pawn this shit, pawn that shit. I got this shit. This is 18 karat. It was a little bit more expensive.
Yeah,
I decided to go that way because it was like when I bring it back, I'm gonna get my money's worth for it.
Yo, there's a lot of people and it's fucked up because
don't buy diamonds.
You could be in our situation. Yeah, I lost diamond earrings. I bought. I won't buy them again. You know,
my brother paid like $2,000 one time for like diamond earrings from K. And from K, these motherfuckers will fuck you over with price.
Yeah.
And bro, it's like it's a waste of money.
Yeah.
The money is in gold.
Yeah, it's funny. I'm not a big jewelry person. I had rings. I had the chains. I had all that dumb shit before. But it's I grew out of all that. It ain't. I'd rather get some property or asset, and you know what I mean?
Yeah, of
course. Let the money come by itself.
It's better. Yo, honestly, I want to get 3 properties in this world. One in New Hampshire.
One in Puerto Rico.
One in Puerto Rico.
And one here.
And one in Colombia.
I
don't want to buy. Medellin. Exactly. Yo, honestly, it's a little personal, but the girl I love, she's a church girl. She's from Medellin. She's Colombian. Beautiful Colombian girl. Out of all her family, she's the only one that I feel like haven't got her shit done. Like,
you're gonna go meet her out there by your house and call it destiny.
I know, man. Like, honestly, she wanted to move to New Hampshire. I just fucked it up because of dumb shit, nigga. But anyway, that's besides neither here or there. If it works out between me and her, it works out. If it doesn't, well, it wasn't meant to be. Hey, but let's talk about you, bro.
I'm in no rush, ladies.
Marcus.
No strings attached.
Marcus want to travel.
I'll treat a girl. Listen, if I talk to a girl, I'm talking to one girl. But I'm not in that whole relationship thing. I've probably only been in a handful of relationships. I haven't been with a lot of girls either. People think, oh, you look good. You got all these girls in your thing. I was just at the smoke shop earlier.
I have female friends.
Oh, yeah, I got a lot of them.
People can't see that shit.
My best friend is a female. She lived down in Orlando. I went to high school with her. I since like 5th grade. She talks to my mother.
Yo, I have a female friend. I don't think she want me to shout her out, but like, she looks banging. Everybody that I work with think I'm messing with her. I'm not.
Nah.
Yeah, she's just my female friends. It gets awkward. I've done it before with another female friend.
Yeah.
And it just got extremely awkward after that. So I don't do it. But bro, you're exactly like me. I never wanted from the age 17 to 27. I always call that the fuckboy era.
Yeah.
And from that era, I never wanted to get in a relationship because I always felt like I was gonna cheat or I was gonna be an ignorant motherfucker about it. So I decided to go keep fucking around and just tell girls bluntly, like, I don't want a relationship.
Yeah. I was in no relationship in college until the very last semester, and then when I came home, she told me, let's move to California. In 2 months, I said, all right, bye-bye. I'm staying here.
Yo, savage.
I mean, not necessarily. No, but
that's the way you gotta be. Honesty is the best policy, bro.
But man, listen. If I talk to a girl, I hit up my best friend. My best friend will talk to the girls, be like, "Yo, you're tripping. Stop. Marcus ain't like that." And my best friend will vouch for me and then clear that whole shit up with them. That's how close she is with me. That's
the way it is, bro. Fucking Marcus, let's I don't know how much time we got left, but hold on. But let's talk about real quick about like you travel. You said when you decide, like, after the JetBlue job, you didn't get that shit because you smoked too much weed.
Yeah,
you traveled. Then when you traveled, did you smoke a lot of weed?
Of course, I ain't have a job. I didn't need to report to nobody. I could wake up when I wanted. I smoked when I wanted. I was making my own money on videos. Like, that's
what you did. Like, did you travel? What's the main places you travel? Did you travel across the country?
Nah, it was just like I went when it was on call. Like, I went to New York. I did some other random shit. Like, I flew to LA to do the Unwell show, just like randomly. So when I did, so I was telling you about the whole event, how I ran into the dude, the Mega Bash dude. So literally the next 2-3 months after that, I did the Mega Bash. I think literally the next week we went to we did the Locks, Jadakiss, Sheek Lucha, and Styles P show in Boston.
Wow.
Then we went the very next day to Foxwoods because they was performing there, and they were performing with Cassidy, Fabulous, Busta Rhymes.
Damn, nigga, classic.
Fuck, who else was there? Hold on, I'm missing somebody else that was there. Oh, somebody else was there. But I went and did that, and then literally the next 2 days after that, we said, fuck it. I jumped on the plane. See, the way I do my trips, I booked the flight literally like the week of or the week before, and it's like I spent so much money like a dummy. But I get it on the perks with the card anyway, so it's like, fuck it. So I hopped on a plane and I flew there, and I didn't have the pass to get into the show or none of that yet. I walked up to the thing, and my man made me get the approval, and then that's how I shot the show. But like, I went there with no permission, but from my boy, and I wasn't working. I said, yo, I'm gonna go, and I'm gonna make some money. Like, I'm gonna do what I have to do, and I just did it. Yeah.
What's your favorite place to be at?
Costa Rica.
Wow.
Yeah, Costa Rica is really nice.
Wow.
Really nice.
You know what's funny? I heard Costa Rica is amazing.
Pura vida.
But you know what? The thing that scared me? One of my friends from Puerto Rico, like this lady I bought a car from, this Kia Rio. Never get Kia Rio. They're fucking horrible.
Don't go to Mercedes dealership either. Shit.
Yo, Mercedes a waste of fucking money. The only German car I like is Porsche.
$1,400 for a strut. Yeah, all right.
Porsche is the only best German car. Yeah. That's it. Don't get no fucking Mercedes Benz. Don't get no Beamer. Don't get no Audi. Those shits are just expensive Jetta. Yeah. Like, don't get no car unless you gotta get a Porsche. Don't get no other German car. Anyways, besides that, fuck, I got a topic. Fucking
traveling. We was talking about traveling.
Traveling. So in Puerto Rico, I bought this car from a lady. It was a Kia Rio. And she's like, oh, like I was like, what do you used to do? And she's like, when I first started meeting her, she was like, I was a stewardess, like that's what they call.
Oh yeah, like a flight attendant.
Flight attendant.
Yeah.
She was like, I'm a flight attendant, and and
for the job I couldn't get. Not a flight attendant, but like a cargo person or some shit like that. I just wanted the flight perks.
Yeah, exactly. She used to get those perks, and she ended up going to Costa Rica with her sister. Yep. But let me tell you a scary and crazy story. This is why I'm a guy, so it probably won't happen to me.
No, I got robbed in Mexico by a girl.
Wow.
We'll talk about that after, yeah.
We got to talk that right after this one. So she goes and tells me that when she went with her sister, it was just her and her sister, and she got abducted. She got kidnapped, and then fucking when I don't know if they put on the anesthesia, but they fucking opened her up, took an organ, a kidney, and then they opened her sister up, and then they dropped them off in the nearest hospital. And then her sister died, couldn't make it, and then she survived. And then she showed me the scar, and she's like, ever since then, I gave her my job as flight attendant, and just moved to Puerto Rico. That shit sounds crazy, but that's why I don't go to Costa Rica.
I ain't topping that with.
Because the thing
is, just started rubbing on me and took my wallet, and she was out. That's it. I ain't got no chat.
So let's talk about Mexico. How's in Mexico? Where you stayed at? Cancun?
I was in Riviera Maya, so we was down the little block. I forget the club. It's like 4 or 5 levels.
Yeah,
I don't really know what it's called, but we went there with my man or whatever, like from the hotel. He's probably in on it, to be honest. But Coco Bongo. No, we went down the street from there. We was gonna go there. We went to the other spot a little down the street because it was way more rocking. But yeah, we was gonna go there. It's funny. But so I think I paid like $50 per person. We drank all night, like, you know what I mean? Just paid for me, my little brother, and the dude. So we was going ham. So we end up leaving, dipping. My dumbass, I got my chain. I got this nice thing. Got some pants on, ballet shoes. Like I'm in Mexico. I'm on vacation. This is what I do when I'm on vacation. I'm in the trench, like the slums of Mexico. I'm like, what the fuck am I? We're walking back 3-4 blocks to the car now.
Wow.
Shorty comes up to me, starts, hey, where we going, Poppy? Da da da, rubbing all up on me. I'm like, I don't know. You tell me. Where are we going?
Yeah.
Boom. I did not recognize till we was almost back at the hotel. Went to go tip the dude. Like, I ain't even got no money. I think I had like $130 cash, and then she used the credit card like $150. All before like 4 in. This is between 3 and 4 in. She did all this. Boom. Like, tried spending like 5 different things. Debit card couldn't get through. I almost brought like $600-700 out with me that night because I don't spend my card when I'm out.
Yeah, but you're in Mexico. Don't fucking do that. It's cheap
as
fuck. I can imagine
now.
It's cheaper.
So they went to the grocery store and spent $130. I'm like, cool, whatever. I hope it does her well, but I got the money back, so I'm not tripping. But like,
that's crazy.
Yeah, don't let them girls fill up on you while you leaving out of the clubs in Mexico. That's that lesson.
The best advice.
And so my little brother goes to that same hotel 3 more times after that by himself with his boy. And he just came back 3 days ago from there. The same hotel. And he had no bad stories. So I'm like, yeah, it's just shit happens.
Yeah, no, it happens.
Better take my wallet than fucking me up. That's all I know. But yeah.
What's the furthest place you've been to?
London.
Wow, how was London?
London was fucking expensive. 4,500 or 5,500 in 5 days.
Wow.
4 days.
It's not. You know what I noticed? It's not even worth it to go to Europe anymore.
It's not.
It's better if you go. My nephew just went to Dubai with his wife.
Yo, it's equivalent as far as prices and stuff.
But it's more
a better
lit
experience. Oh,
yeah,
sure,
it's way more lit. You're in the desert. You fucking.
London's cool, but you got to have money, bro. Like
you
London and Tokyo, I think are the 2 most expensive cities in the world. It's like
you've been to Tokyo?
No. My friend's going there in April. He wanted me to go, and I've been not backing out of it.
Nah, back the fuck out of it. Unless you're a millionaire, don't go to Tokyo. Tokyo is expensive.
Oh, for real?
Expensive.
So he wants. Well, it's like London, and I wouldn't be surprised. That's what they told me when I was in London. But they're going. No, so this is what he's doing. He's going for 14 days. He's going to L.A. for 2 or 3 days, and then they're going from L.A. to Tokyo for 4 days. Or 5 days, and then they're coming back to LA for like another 1 or 2 or some weird shit like that. But he's like, yo, just come to LA and then meet us in Tokyo. Like, yeah, you know what?
That shit don't work.
I don't do seafood, so Tokyo probably not the best place for me.
I know, right? You know what? I thought about going Italy, but not Italy like probably Naples or like not Italy, Rome. Because
yeah, when I was in London, I tried to take the what do they call it? The tube, the train shit to Paris. I do everything last minute, so I looked at it. It was like $60, $80 for the train per person. I look at it the night before. It was like $240 per person. I said, yeah, yo, baby, we ain't going. I told the girl, like, we're not going. I got to go back home tomorrow. I'm not spending $500 to go to Paris. And then I almost did it. But, like, I already spent $4,000 or $5,000 at this time. I'm going home. I'm going back to fucking school. What the?
Yeah, I get what you're saying. You prioritize. That's another person would have been like, fucking and be broke in fucking Paris and can't get away back. Wow.
Yeah. Listen, I blew a lot of money. I'd spent money on dumb shit, go on vacations, do shit. I go on vacation by myself. I pay for the hotel, do everything by myself, bro.
That's the best way to vacation.
Because you don't limit your vacation or like what you're actually doing there, and people ain't be, oh, I can't do this, I can't go there, I can't stay that long.
I can't.
Yeah, it ain't happening.
Fucking annoys me.
Not with me on vacation. That's not allowed.
Like that's why I usually sometime with vacation I usually go with one of my brothers and one of my nephews who are the most like let's do it people. And all my brothers are let's do it people, but not a lot of people are like flexible as us three kind of to do shit.
That's why I do not have kids and I don't want any. Well, no, I'm not gonna lie. I want a kid. I want kids.
But in my late 30s, my dude.
I want to do it by like 33 to 5. So I got like 5 to 7 years.
Yeah.
The next 3 years, don't ask me for no kid. I'm having fun.
Me too, bro. We young.
And listen, and you call fun whatever you want. I got my shit in line.
Yeah, no, that's the way, bro. You're thinking right. You know,
it's all about connecting the dots. There's so many things out here that you can piece together, or like 3 heads work better than 1, or 3 heads work better than 2. People don't understand that, so it's like.
But you know what's crazy about it, Marcus? It's like people don't realize the ability that they have. You could do it all. Yeah. You could fucking shoot your video and edit them. Before really people just used to get a videographer and then you send it to your editor. No, you could do everything. You could fucking market yourself. You could create your own logo. Just learn Photoshop. It's not that fucking hard. Just get into Illustrator and learn. So just learn.
The one thing that I found to be amazing with me as far as the video work, say you go on tour and you're with Bad Bunny, right? You're going to do 6 shows in a row each night.
Yeah.
If I'm doing a video, when do you think I'm gonna have time to edit that and put the video together? You're doing it after the show, before you go to the next one.
Yeah.
You're doing it in a 6-hour turnaround before the artist wakes back up in the morning.
Yeah.
And you're sending him a video by 9 in the morning, and they love that shit. And that's what my boy does with the pictures. We was on the Mega Bash stage. He sent me and the artist pictures before the next artist got on the stage. I'm like, and it was edited. I'm looking at this motherfucker like, you are sick.
You have to
I'm
work
like, you're
quick.
sick. But, yo, he's on it. That's why he will never lose his job. And he knows his people. There's some people who do certain stuff better than him, but he mastered his shit. He mastered his shit. He's got his own style of pictures. He's got his own strategy. He'll go out the way to do anything for anybody, and that's what got him to the point he's at now, and he's on a pedestal. And he got all these artists like that.
Yeah, you learn from the
because
best.
it's loyalty and hard work and dedicated.
You learning from the best, bro.
Yeah, and I'm so glad that I met these people.
Yo, that's the attitude. You have to hustle. It's sad that Nipsey Hussle died, but that's the mentality you have to have. Hustle, hustle, hustle.
Yeah.
You just gotta know where you're hustling at. You know what I'm saying? Beware of your surroundings. But Marcus, you know, it's been a great talk. I don't know if we passed the 30-minute mark, but
maybe. But it's all good.
I want to finish it off with one question.
Yeah.
And like I said, this podcast is called LFP Sessions, and LFP stands for La Formula Perfecta, the perfect formula.
Yep.
And my question to you is, what's your perfect formula? What has worked for you?
Perfect. Yo, nice to meet you, man.
Elias,
you got the other producer dipping out on us, man. I thought you was supposed to.
Yeah, he got a wife and kids, man.
We're about to get real, X-rated anyways.
Triple X.
No, so yeah, the perfect formula for me, what worked for me, it's balance, man. You gotta, it's like a work hard, play hard mentality, but it's not on a minuscule scale like that. Like, you really got to think of everything you're doing like that. You do 40 hours of work, you better bust your ass and you better reward yourself for playing. It's like when you bought that chain. You knew you worked your ass off for it. You didn't do that until you could afford it, and you knew that you was at that point where, like, all right, all of this work I'm doing, it might go unnoticed by everybody else, but like for me to appreciate it and to like really, really see that I'm making progress, I might trick off or spend a little money, or like I have fun. Honestly, I have fun because you gotta relieve that stress. You'll be crazy if you
know what's crazy? I like 1 or 2 months ago, I bought a Louis Vuitton belt.
Mm-hmm.
I've never been to fashion. Like, I love fashion. My favorite brand is Louis Vuitton. I just can't afford it. But anyways, I said to myself, I'm gonna buy myself the Louis belt because when I was a fucking teenager, every store I went to, every luxury store I went to, treated me like shit because I was wearing Tim's and Marc Ecko clothes.
Mm-hmm.
And it was like,
Ecko used to be the shit.
What?
I had all that graffiti work, boy.
Yo, Marc Ecko is my idol. Marc Ecko,
the matching sweater, hoodie, all of that.
I love his graffiti. I had a friend that worked for Ecko. I had 2 friends that worked for Ecko, and all they did was draw like fucking dope shit and here Ecko fucking do. Yo, matter of fact, talking about Ecko. Give me 1 second.
Oh, he got a book, huh?
Yo, I'm about to give this book to my boy, my homegirl Tabitha, Unlabeled.
Wow,
amazing fucking book. Yo, Marc Ecko, people don't get.
What's it about, that book?
It's about how it started. Like how he started, how he says.
I just want to take a picture of it.
It's called Unlabeled, selling you without selling your soul, some shit. Bro, Marc Ecko, do you know where he got the name Ecko from?
Nah.
He's a twin, and his when you do like ultrasound, the other so people can know that there's another baby, it will be like through an echo, some shit like that.
Oh.
So the mom was like, gave her that nickname Ecko.
Yeah.
So what happened? Ecko used to write his name ECHO.
Mm-hmm.
He got sued by another clothing company, and he almost went bankrupt after investing thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars into his business. What he ended up doing, he's like, fuck it, I'm going to change that H to a K. It even looks better. Like Marc Ecko. Yo, and I used to think his last name was Ecko for a second. But, bro, like, I'm a huge Marc Ecko. I'm a huge Kanye West fan, huge Jay-Z. Sadly, a huge Nipsey Hussle. And everybody I get their advice. I don't listen too much. Matter of fact, I never hardly listen to Nipsey Hussle's music.
Mm-hmm.
I just listen to his fucking advice.
Yo, interviews. Yo, people don't understand. You can listen to what you want as far as music and an artist, but all of that stuff, man, some of it's fabricated.
It's a distraction.
Not everything is gonna be.
Yo.
You know what I mean, apple for apple. So like, you gotta really understand the person, like the artist as a person. In the interviews, bro, I think those are the best ways to really like get into somebody under their skin. It's
my favorite podcast is Joe Rogan, and he always interviewed. I hate him as a comedian. Hate is a strong word. I dislike him so like as a comedian.
Right.
I don't think, for me, he's not my cup of tea when it comes to being a comedian. He says some funny shit like when he's interviewing podcasting people, but as a comedian, I don't find him that funny. But as a podcast, man, he does the best fucking interview. And he did for Fear Factor, which was also fucking amazing. Yeah. But this guy's fucking ability to interview people is amazing. And, like, I learned so much from watching that fucking podcast. Yeah. I watched a lot of podcasts. People don't get it. Like, sometimes, lately, I've been so fucking busy with the studio and my fucking art that I don't even have time to look at YouTube just to look at a dumb video. Nah, I don't got time for that. World Star Hip Hop.
I have not been on World Star in probably 6 months, bro.
Yo, that's toxic,
it used to be a
bro.
Ritual. It had to. You open the
every Friday.
It would be the first thing. You even got to type the W. It would just be up there. Like that's just how it was.
Yo. It was to me it was toxic because then I'll have a fucking good ass day and then I'll open Instagram, somebody's fighting. Well, somebody got this bad fucking disease.
A lot of that changed when Q passed away too, and they changed all that management shit in World Star. Like
they cleaned up
a lot. It became more of like a
corporate.
I don't even know what you want to call it, like a trendy type thing.
It cleaned up because before my dude, like I used to watch
it used to get bad.
Yo, I always remember this one time. This guy was like, they showed a video of this guy who had this crazy disease that was eating up his skin.
Yo.
And I'm like, how the fuck am I?
It was an African country, right, or something like, or Indian?
Nah, he was black, but he was from here, and it was the saddest shit ever, bro. And I'm like that. I was like, I can't watch this. I can't watch this, dude. This is fucking me up, like, mentally.
You know who? I'll tell y'all who I really, really listen to a lot now, and I could probably go through his Instagram and watch every single Instagram, like TV video, front to back, and I would not complain once. Gary Vaynerchuk.
Gary V is the shit.
I'll put my money on it. If y'all listen to him.
Gary Vee, I used to think, like, honestly, when it comes to these people, I used to think like they fucking like trying to rub my money, but what they're doing is telling you the truth. They're like, yo, get the fuck out of that bubble. You want to get money? They even tell you how to make money. Yo, I went to this thing called Fortune Builders. Mm-hmm. I didn't apply for it because I didn't have the $35K for masterclass. But and I could have done like a crazy loan shit, get myself in debt, but I didn't want to do it.
Right.
But what I took from that fucking weekend, when this dude named Carl Hatter, he taught me the business.
Yep.
He told everybody. He used to do his thing. They'd be like, "Got it, say got it," and people would say "got it" when they got it, and then his cool say "cool." So he keep the conversation going.
Yep.
And then he told me the blueprint of how to open a business. Like if you're doing it alone, do an S corp.
Yeah.
Do not do anything else unless it's an S corp. Don't do an LLC. Do you do that with partners or dude that you're gonna work with?
Right.
If not, do a C corp.
C corp. Yep.
But the best way to go if you're going at it alone, S corp.
Yep.
And then put that money in a trust fund. This dude was teaching me how to fucking hide my own money and shit.
Yeah, no, for sure.
So it was amazing, bro. But anyway.
Yeah, no, listen, and man, the truth hurts. I'll take constructive criticism. I'll take the negative because it's only going to make you better. If you can't deal with the negatives, you don't deserve to hear the compliments, bro. Like, how are you ever going to get better? Or like, everybody can praise. You can praise the good, but when you can't ridicule the bad and take it in and still be okay with like the opinion, what good is it? You ain't ever going to make no progress or have an open mentality. I mean, you really got to be able to like see everything transparent and from both sides of the table.
Yeah.
Yo, bro. Yo, we grew up in a certain place. That don't mean that we can't understand people that aren't. It's like you got to see it from their point of view. It's, bro, everything's two-sided or more. And
people don't get. Everybody to see. Can I tell you something? People see successful people.
You gonna crumble.
People don't see it, but even the most beautiful girl, the Instagram model got millions and millions of views. She still suffers, and people still suffer.
Yeah.
Just because you're fucking super successful doesn't mean you don't suffer. People, what fuck with me sometimes? People don't get that there's still people human.
Yo,
like bro, no, I don't. Yo, fuck.
Yeah, some people try too hard for the fame and put everything of their personal life on social media, and that's a complete opposite. That's how you're gonna get exposed and all this other shit.
Exactly. You know what I feel bad for? Like, and people were like, yo, this girl say, why you feel bad for her? She's a millionaire. She's Khloe Kardashian, bro. When that fuckboy did that shit to her, bro, like I was like, are you fucking kidding me, bro? She's a fucking amazing. No, but it doesn't matter how she retaliate, bro. It's still fucked up. So she could have been the worst wife in the world, but you don't fucking go off and do that fuckboy shit.
Two wrongs don't make a right.
He was fuckboy for that. Fucking Chris Brown is a fuckboy for life for what he did to Rihanna because, Rihanna never was the same, bro.
Two wrongs don't make a right, but if you that's why I don't put myself in that position, bro.
Exactly. Yo, if you can't deal with a relationship, get the fuck out.
Hey, man, listen. There's a lot of crazy things going on, and I don't put blinders on, man. But I know what's gonna affect me, and I know what can have an effect on me. So I really only pay attention to the things that I can control or that I know are gonna have an impact on me, and I can determine.
Yeah. Honestly,
I
take that Chris Brown shit back because it was also she punched him and
he
got out of control. But the real fuckboy was fucking Tom. What was his name? Fucking Chloe. Fucking what's this dude's name? Tristan Thompson, whatever that motherfucker's name. He fucked up. He's a fuck boy, and that's and it's not even worth it, bro. And well, just to circle back, it's just about like people are humans and people don't fucking get that. People like, for example, like people like want to take pictures with famous people, but don't realize they're tired of fucking taking pictures all the fucking time. Yeah. So people be like, "Oh, you met so and so. You work for so and so." For example, I could be like, "Yo, you met so and so. You got the picture to prove it." No, I don't have to have the picture to prove it. I have the videos. You know what I'm saying?
I was with my peoples and all that Saturday night, and we went out with all the people. I'm not. It's not like people, it's old, but if it happens, everybody's a human being. Somebody could be on a pedestal. You could be Donald Trump. At the end of the day, we are both human beings. Like, yeah, you got differences, but you start acting starstruck and all that other shit. Like, what is that gonna do for you?
Exactly.
They're not gonna hand you nothing that you want. It's just I don't see nothing that I'm getting out of that. Like, it's cool. Yeah, if you can give me some input, I will take all of that in. Whether you're a main artist, a big artist, you could be a homeless person.
Yo, that's another thing. I always say what's more important than money is credit, and what's more important than credit is information. Information is the most wealthiest shit you can ever collect. Yeah. Bro, the richest people, Amazon, Jeff Bezos, information. Yep. Fucking Mark Zuckerberg, information. Yep. Steve Jobs was all information they collected. Yeah. Fucking who am I missing? Bill Gates, information. All these people do is collect information. Mm-hmm. Like, yo, that's how fucking money, like, that's worth more than any money in the world. Like, if I could share information with you, it's worth way more money than me. Actually, it sounds fucked up, but I could get information from you that's worth way more money than you shooting a video. Mm-hmm, like, you know what I'm saying?
Right, for sure.
You can make $1 million video, and I'll still be getting some information for you that's worth billions.
Absolutely. And so, it's funny because you got to stay focused. At the end of the day, you can get distracted by so much shit.
Who you telling?
This world is kind of what you make it, but I think everything's at an accelerated pace now because you have all these influences and all these outlets.
Can I say something?
Yeah.
My bad for cutting you off, but you said that distraction.
Yeah.
The girl, I think I said this earlier, I was really feeling this Colombian chick that I really want to get back with, and I fucked up with. It was some dumb shit.
Yeah.
It was not, I didn't cheat, I didn't do anything like that. It was on some religious thing that I wasn't ready for.
Yeah.
But what I'm trying to get to is that when I try to convince her to come back, like recently when I try to get back with her, she just told me like, because I've been communicating through her sister, right?
Yeah.
So this girl that I'm in love with, I'm in love with the idea of her, by the way. I don't know if we could call it love yet because we got to get back together and make shit work. Besides that, anyways, the only communication I have with her is through her sister or through Facebook. Because this one girl that I really love with, like really infatuated with, she fucking she took out her Instagram, she took out her Facebook, she took out all social media, and now all she's focusing is on studying and finishing her studies to become an RN or MP. I forgot what it was exactly. But what I'm trying to get to is like distraction could be a killer. Like I want to prove to her that I'm not gonna be a distraction to her because that's what I think she thinks about me. But what I'm trying to get to is like I don't want her to be a distraction to me either because like one of the things I told her sister was like I'm really into music, deep into music. Yeah. She's really deep into religion.
Yeah.
But her sister was like, yo, if y'all meant to be, y'all meant to be.
Can
like,
make
it can make it happen.
Agree to disagree on certain things.
Yeah, but like my mentality was like, yo, I can't holler at her because I grew out of that quick.
Yeah.
But some people's mentality is that they one-minded. They don't see that there could be great things happening if they just put their time to it and they put their dedication.
Yo, bro, if I tell you that whole little story about the whole thing, people ask me, "Oh, you've been doing this stuff for like 10 years?" No, I forced myself into a position and then had to do something
Exactly.
to stay afloat and to keep moving forward. And that's what I did, because like until you're in a position, you don't think about it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And so I think the people that are like a little more fortunate and have the things that they go through to really keep them at ease. If you don't go through the trials and tribulations, whether you're growing up or like experience some trauma or like some hardships, it's not natural for you to go through that and like be prepared to like take it on and see through to the end of the tunnel. Some people can't. They don't have that vision, and
people, you know what's funny?
It's scary.
Yeah.
Because they look for outlets to give them their answers and their reason, and
yeah,
it's all
they
somebody
constantly
else's shoes, bro.
They constantly looking for outlets that they don't get, that they have to create their own formula.
Yep.
It's like you could take formula from this guy, but don't try to do exactly the same thing because it's not gonna work exactly the same.
Yeah.
That's it. If it does, go play the lottery.
Right.
Because it's you know.
You got the same chances of it actually playing out the way you want it.
Yeah, it's bro.
That's so true.
I've been trying to do this music for years and years and years. And not only music, I already started, like I used to go to fucking City Hall and go open a sole proprietor company. I opened like 3 of them.
Yep.
I had TC Records. I had Jump the Fence. I had, I had one that just said my name, Calvin LeBoy.
Yep.
And then I was like, and this one I was in my teenagers, early 20s. Now I'm 28. I realized that I gotta really do it professionally, and I gotta incorporate myself.
Yeah.
And I gotta do. Yo, have you ever heard of a DUNS number?
Say it again.
DUNS. DUNS. There's this company called Duns and Bradstreet, right? This company was built back when Abraham Lincoln was president. Matter of fact, Abraham Lincoln was the president of that company when it was running.
Okay.
So what that company does is collect a lot of data, and it has a lot to do with accounting. So you get this thing called you know about business, the EIN number?
Yeah. Tax number.
Except
business tax. Yeah.
Your EIN for your company will go to the DUNS number. That way it won't affect your credit. And you got to pay. The only bad thing, you got to pay $1,200.
Yeah.
I'm like, fuck, like I don't got that money right now.
But it pays off in the long run.
Yeah.
But you don't learn it unless you get educated or teach
Exactly.
yourself.
You have to educate yourself constantly.
Yeah. No, you're right.
Yeah. But once again, let's wrap it up. I just want to ask you one more time. I didn't let you finish. What was your perfect formula?
It's definitely a balance of like working hard and playing hard, and also just being really humble. Like you got to act like you're at the bottom. So for me, I know I could, like that the accident happened, like things happen, bro. Like you never really know what is gonna happen, but like control what you can. So I never get too crazy. I just balance it out, man. Like I look at what I can control and what I can see in front of me. Like that stuff down the future, if you think about all that, bro, you're always gonna be thinking 10 years ahead. You can't think like that. You got to enjoy the moment, but capitalize in the moment. So I balance it. I make sure I do the work regardless, always first. Then whatever time you have left over, then you can do your stuff to like
have fun. I mean?
Yeah. The additional stuff, or really not have fun, but you know,
but like appreciate your hard
have
work.
A little more downtime, right?
Yeah.
But I'm in a point where like I feel like I'm not in my prime, but like age wise, physicality wise, and like my creativity,
you're
talent,
in the perfect
where
time.
I want to go. I know it's like so clear to me. So
you know what's funny? Because think about it this way. Let's think about if you were to make it in the like where you at right now.
Yeah.
Maybe if you did that when you was 23,
yeah.
you would then had the mindset
to even know.
You would have you would have lost 20 more wallets walking to Mexico.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Don't worry, baby. We made that money like 50,000 times over by now. Fuck.
But yeah, Marcus, it was a pleasure.
Yeah, absolutely. Likewise. I'm glad you guys had me do this. I ain't never do no podcast in my life.
Yo,
I love this.
That's the way you got to do it. Hopefully, we'll make another one.
Yeah.
Listen,
I'm putting the mic down. I'm going to take a piss because I've been holding it. So I've been drinking like 6 coffees. I'll be right back.
Yeah. All right, everybody. Once again, his Instagram is at APReady2shoot. Thank y'all for listening. That's one more time. This is episode 2 of LFP Sessions. It's your boy K-Lab, sponsored by Skip to the Dip. Let's get it.